Code P009A stands for intake air temperature and ambient air temperature correlation, and it means your car's computer is confused because two different temperature sensors are telling it conflicting stories. Your vehicle has a sensor for the air going into the engine and another sensor for the outside air temperature, usually mounted near the front grille. Under normal conditions, especially after the car has been sitting for a while, these two sensors should read almost the exact same temperature. If the computer sees a large difference between them, it sets this code. This is important because the computer uses this comparison to ensure there are no obstructions blocking airflow to your engine. While you might not feel any symptoms right away, it can lead to drivability issues and poor fuel economy over time. The most common causes are a sensor that was left unplugged after a service, a bad ambient air sensor, or damaged wiring. To diagnose this, you will want to start with a cold engine. Turn the key to the on position, but do not start the engine. Connect a scan tool and look at the data stream for both the intake air temperature and the ambient air temperature. They should be within a few degrees of each other. If one reads -40 degrees or something illogical, that circuit is likely open. You can use a digital volt ohm meter to check for 5 volts at the sensor connector. Also, use an infrared thermometer to measure the actual temperature of the sensor housing and compare it to what the screen says. If the wiring checks out with good ground and reference voltage, but the sensor reading is still way off, you likely have a faulty sensor. Remember to check your air filter element as well to make sure it is clean and seated correctly, as this system relies on proper airflow. If you go through these steps and the sensors seem fine but the code persists, it might be a software issue with the computer itself, which would require a professional to reprogram.